Let us recall what we have studied in changes around us. Everything in this world undergoes changes. Changes occur in position, shape, size, state, color, temperature, and composition. Fast change. Fast change means it takes place in short period. It takes place in short period of time, then it is said to be fast change. Next, we studied about slow change. Okay, ma? Slow change, it takes long period of time. Okay, ma? It takes long period of time to complete its activity. So, this is called as what? Slow change. Next, we studied about reversible change. Reversible change. Reversible change. It can go back to its original state. It can go back, okay, to its original state itself. So it is called as what? Reversible change. Next we are going to study about desirable change. Desirable change changes that are useful and useful to us is called as desirable change. Changes that are useful to us are called as, or useful to us or useful to the environment, then it is said to be desirable change. Here we studied about reversible change that can be go back to its original state is called as reversible change. Next one is irreversible change. Irreversible change cannot go back to its original state. Okay, ma? Irreversible change cannot go back to the original state. Next, undesirable change. Here, changes that are harmful. Changes that are harmful to us or to the environment, it is called as undesirable change. Next one is natural change. Changes that take place in nature on their own. Okay, ma? The changes that take place. Okay, ma? Take place in nature on their own. On their own, then it is said to be natural changes. Next one is human-made changes. Human-made changes, changes that are brought about by human. Okay, the changes brought about, okay, brought by human is called as human-made changes. Okay, solute, when dissolved in solvent, it makes a solution. When solute is dissolved in the solvent, it makes the solution. The process of dissolving the solute in a solvent is called dissolution. It is called as what, ma'am? Dissolution. Okay, the process of dissolving the solute in the solvent is called as dissolution. Today we are going to see about changes around us. In that we are going to see about physical and chemical changes. For Before going to the lesson, let us do an activity. Take an apple and cut it into 2 halves. Cut 1 half into pieces and share it with your friends. Is there any change in the composition of the apple while cutting? No, only the shape and size have changed. This is called a physical change. Leave the other half on the table for some time. You can see brown patches formed on the cut surface because of the reaction between some substance in the apple and the air around it. This is a chemical change. Now, let us see about the physical change. Physical changes are the temporary change in which there is a change in the physical appearance or physical state of the substance, but not in the chemical composition. Here, no new substance is formed. Example, melting of ice, the solution of salt or sugar, stretching of a rubber band. Let us now understand the physical change that takes place in water. You already know that water exists in 3 states as solid, liquid and gas. Changes of state take place either by heating or cooling. By heating, energy is supplied, and by cooling, energy is taken away. These are the reasons for the changes. The change of state from solid to gas directly is called sublimation. Example, camphor. Dissolution. The spreading of solid particles, that is, broken into individual molecules among the liquid molecule, is called as solution. Solvent. Solvent is a substance that dissolves the solute. Solute. Solute is a substance that is dissolved in a solvent to make a solution. When solute is dissolved in a solvent, it forms a solution. That is, solute plus solvent gives solution. Water is known as the universal solvent. It dissolves a wide range of substance. Now, we are going to see about chemical changes. Chemical changes are the permanent changes in which there is a change in the chemical composition and new substance is formed. Example, burning of wood, popping of a popcorn, blackening of silver ornaments, and rusting of irons. Now, we are going to see about the desirable and undesirable changes. So look at the picture and say whether they are a desirable or undesirable changes. Forest fire. Forest fire is an undesirable change. Decaying of fruits. Decaying of fruits is an undesirable change. Egg to chicken. It is an desirable change. Windmill. It is a desirable change. Desirable change. The changes which are useful, not harmful to our environment, and desired by us are known as desirable changes. Example, ripening of fruits, growth of a plant, cooking of food, milk changing to curd. Undesirable changes. The changes which are harmful to our environment and are not desired by us are known as undesirable changes. Example, deforestation, decaying of fruits, rusting of irons. Next, we are going to see about natural and human-made changes. So, before going to that topic, let us see some of the pictures. Flood. Flood is a natural changes, and carpentry work is a human-made work. Natural changes. Changes which take place in nature on their own or beyond the control of human beings are known as natural changes. Example, rotation of the earth, changing phases of the moon, rain. Human-made or artificial changes. The changes which are brought about by the human being are known as human-made or artificial change. They will not happen on their own. Example, cooking, deforestation, cultivating crops, construction of buildings,